Right, we should now be live, and if I've got everything correctly working, you should all be seeing Jurassic World Evolution 1. Hello everyone, welcome to the usual Sunday stream. I'm going to give people just a little bit of time to pop in, and also just turn some volumes down a little bit, because they're all a bit loud. How are we all doing today? Good luck. Yes, it has been a while since we've looked at this. I mean, either way, I always thought Jurassic World Evolution 1's menu screen was a bit more impressive than Jurassic World Evolution 2's. I'm editing my coughs and sneezes out of the video. Ah, I'm with you there, sarcastically. It's either that, or it's all the times I go, or, out of them. Hello, the Dino Dude, and nostalgia indeed. So what is the point of doing this? We all sort of skipped from Jurassic World Evolution 1 to Jurassic World Evolution 2 when it came out. But what I never did was give Jurassic World Evolution's campaign another go. So what I'm going to do here is do a complete campaign playthrough over God knows how many streams it's going to take, and that's going to be base game, the Secrets of Dr. Wu DLC, and maybe the Return to Jurassic Park DLC. And this is going to be a heavily modded campaign playthrough, so I have God knows how many mods installed. That being said, the little disclaimer, we may have a few unexpected glitches or crashes. If that happens, just bear with me. So let's get started. No, I don't have to speak.
May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
Ian Malcolm being as optimistic as possible.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Just diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I thought I only muted the licensed music. Let me just double check that quickly before we get going. Yeah, I've only muted licensed music, so... Okay.
I'm Cabot Finch.
Hello again,
Public
Cabot.
Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond creation lab.
Yes, so this is the very annoying tutorial.
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
I have to say,
Let's focus on
I
what
think,
you're here to do, which is
Jurassic World
create
Evolution
dinosaur
1 still
facilities
holds
on the
up.
islands we call
I
the
think.
5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing
mods
network of
and
paths
new,
and the
lots
power
of
grid.
mods, lots of new species. And
Now
everything
comes
else.
the real test: incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus.
132 species.
Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
All right, of course, we have to incubate each one separately.
Machinations
these days, don't
of
we?
the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
And there she is.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now
They
we,
talk a lot in this game, don't
you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Definitely feels like there's a lot more conversation in this game than the first.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment,
right.
and science.
The
I've already
organizations.
nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Well, we'll go with science.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay,
We just want to
You're
get the
going to need to
tutorial
build your
finished, and
reputation
then
in
we
the
can get
science
going
division.
properly.
not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Oh, right, yeah, it's space this time.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Dr. Dualipper? I don't know, Nerd Guy. I don't.
People think money makes the world go round,
I
but
don't
they're
want to say
wrong.
there's more personality in this
Contracts
thing.
make the world go
I
round,
think
my
there
friend.
is, actually. I'd agree with you there,
Obligations and
sarcastically.
commitments. Complete a contract, and your
Right.
rep with the science division will increase.
We are now.
Meaning, you'll be able to
Completely
take on
ready to
more
go.
complex and challenging missions.
So obviously we have a lot more species in game than the base game ever did.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
So we have a couple of new. Oh, go away, help things! I told you not to.
I knew
so
you were my kind of
we
person.
should have
Inquisitive,
somewhere.
driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
We have a few messed up menus.
Together, we can
Which we're
create a
gonna have
more
to,
authentic version of our
fix.
dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Yeah, we have a lot of dinosaur modding slots open. So we're gonna have to deal with those as we go. And yeah, let's just start from scratch again. We also have I think. Oh, we've also got the old boring buildings. And we have a lot of decoration items to play around with. So, yeah, this should be fun. Buy me that rain. Right, so first thing we need to do is I actually hate this path and building placement that the base game has as standard, so I want to kind of mess around with that. So let's get an expedition on the go. We need to go and find Triceratops.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Now we should have the expanded terrain tool. One thing I do not have, one mod I haven't done, is I have not installed...
Your job is simple,
oh,
really.
Shut up,
Create
Cabot.
dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Right, now I might be able to talk without being interrupted. One thing I have not installed is expanded islands, because I think expanded islands makes campaign potentially a little too easy. So we are going to be playing without that. Besides, it's only really useful for sandbox anyway. Just gonna do a little bit.
Looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Of rebuilding here. Just to... Okay. That is way too loud music. I'm definitely with Evo here. Like, some of the music can be very, very obnoxious. Can we have curves, please? Thank you. There we go. Just freeing up some space here. Is it me or does the terrain seem to just deform better as well? Okay, we need to squeeze in a power plant somewhere. Just gonna like dig out a little bit of ground so we can put some of the important buildings are gonna have to produce below ground. There we go. He is the CEO talking over me. Yeah, no, we don't get the birds, no. Apart from that really annoying... Oh my god, go away. Apart from that really annoying loud one that always seems to play that loud like, ha! sort of thing.
Hey, I'm Isaac.
Go away, Isaac.
I've been hearing good things about you.
Nobody
I'm in
likes
charge
you.
of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it?
Everyone hates you.
Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks.
I'm
Fill
gonna
up our
feed you to the
facilities with
Indominus
warm
Rex.
bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
I really don't like Isaac. Oh, right, space. Right. So even though I have the ultimate mixed ears on, we do still have terrain constraints to worry about. So okay. Frustrating. The power plants in the new game are definitely smaller and therefore easier to place, which does help sometimes. Maybe we've lowered it too low. Might be able to get it closer by just keeping it level. Not by much, I have to say. Oh, go on. You can put that in there. Jolly good. Right. Okay. We want to make sure our little Struthi there doesn't, like, starve. Okay. Return to Jurassic Park is better than the entirety of Jurassic World Evolution 2. That is a very... Well, actually, Herman, why don't you explain why you think that, actually? What's your reasoning there? Oh, I know what the corner of this is calling out for. Where are you, my beloved? There you are! Oh, Tree of Life, how much I have missed you. So we are going to have to be careful with how much terrain we actually take up, as the ultimate mixed era's removal of the terrain, the collision, is only in sandbox. So we are going to have to be careful with how much room we use for the time being. At least you can get Dracodon Titan, exactly, which is installed. Right. Kind of wanna... Do we keep the central large enclosure, maybe? And just stick any dinosaurs in there? I think so, but I want to move this. Because it is just... terrible position. I want to make sure that we have as much room to make use of as possible. I'm actually going to flatten some of this out as well. There we go. I mean, this bit up here is mostly useless anyway. Do is maybe I kind of want to, well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's be simple for now. we can always come back and improve things later. Let's... not make things too complicated for ourselves just yet. Oops, it is. That's fine there for the time being. Okay. Blimey, chat's busy today. Is money a thing? Yes, it is a thing. Money is still a thing. I got a few things, Dinosaur King. Asking for a complete list of all the mods I have installed is a waste of time, because I have too many to go through. So... Oh, right, yeah, we need a fossil center, don't we? Now, do we put it there? I think there will do.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have
Predator.
to create dinosaurs.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my
God.
friends.
Oh,
I've
God.
seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors, more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Go away, Owen. Nobody likes you either.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
So yeah, they lent very heavily on in this game on the ideas of the movies. Lambert can be fed to my Ultimasaurus if he wants a weapon. Yes, I agree. So we do also need to think about how we're going to get our dinosaurs viewed. I never understood why they put this silly lump here.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Okay, what I am actually going to do is replace our is actually just split this paddock in two. And then that way we can sort of share the space and make sure we don't have to mess around building new areas for our first carnival. But that's going to require a few alterations to be made over here. We want one gate. Oh, come on. Oh, did I put that too close to the... Just too close to the, Wow, gates are really fiddly in this game, in this version. There we go. We can leave that gate open. And we'll put our... that one there. Right, genome. I think we can wait a little bit, but we'll get another. I thought we incubated 2 Strukies. Maybe not. Okay. I think this is where one of them deliberately fails. We'll do some decorations and stuff in here in a little bit. We'll get things moving a little more first. Yeah. So, as much as I like the fact that water doesn't change terrain in the second game, like, it is kind of helpful in this. There are situations where it's useful for the terrain to modify the water for you. Just throwing it down. We do a little bit of decoration down here. Let's see, what do we have? Photo booth, placeable water. Oh right, if we're not in sandbox, it has to be on empty ground. Haha. Right, okay. Did I delete that one then? I forgot about that. Let's have our magnificent golden Rex in there. Just for fun.
Hello, new contract.
Shocking you don't have the mod to remove boundaries. Well, the thing about the expanded, I've just realised. I need a viewing gallery for them to see them. The thing about the expanded islands mod, which is the one you're referring to, is it just makes the game too easy. And I do want there to be some challenge to this particular build. Experiment. Here's our trike. And it makes it easy in the fact that you can build over the entire island, the entire map. So some of the challenge of campaign,
Our new specimens,
where you have to try to
dinosaurs,
achieve
are meeting
the maximum you can
expectation.
with the space allowed,
But we want them to
is
thrive. That's
is
your
lost.
next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest.
Oh, hello, Dr.
And
Wu.
I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Evil Wu. Yes, I know, incubation. I literally turned that off. Squeeze that in. Oh, come on. Okay.
The entertainment division is all about that wow factor. With that contract, you've helped us deliver what our guests are after. Nice job.
It failed. Indicted. Right.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
I think we are, in fact, missing a few necessary evils. Ah. Apparently can't have this there, even though there is plenty of space to have one. Hello, Zippy. I think I rather screwed up my positioning of the creation there. I think I should have put the lab over here. Oh well. Yeah, we gotta... Yeah, the terrain constraints in this game were really inconvenient at times. For the time being, we'll put it there. JWE1, what's wrong with you? Well, I'm just kind of bored of Jurassic World Evolution 2 at the moment. Unfortunately. It's not doing enough. That's... We've had a complete lack of content. And... it's kind of bored me. So I thought it would be fun to go back to the first game and just play around with it a bit. Okay, I want to use that area for an enclosure as well.
Who doesn't want to be in showbiz? You could sure help out the entertainment.
So that's one thing I have not missed is the divisions just being annoying. Definitely haven't missed that. Ah, the incubation of the Triceratops failed. They're bloody expensive. Oh, right. Dude, can you not wander there? Can you just go back that way? Really? You're just gonna sleep there. Right, okay. Construct an operational ranger station. Everything is so expensive in this game. $400,000 for the important buildings. In the second game, they're really cheap. So, and I am definitely missing that now. Right, Triceratops, go that way, please. Just go through the gate. Come on. His mum said no. Yeah. Okay, number 2. Still exactly the same guests as the second game. Still exactly the same toilet building, really, as the second game.
We are pleased to welcome the Triceratops to the park.
Okay, you want to go through? Right, you're happy to go through, so why aren't you? Right, at least we can put down the ranger station. I know we have a research facility to squeeze in here somewhere as well. Might be an idea to put the ranger station down here for now. just for the time being. He is determined to not go through the gate. Need him to need water, really. Do not have the money to afford anything right now. Drive the jeep and beep at him. Oh, there we go. He needed water. Right, quickly. There we are. Lovely. Now, of course, all the skins are locked. Research item from Research Center. Hookworm parasite. Ah. We don't have a research center. So we may have to wait for a little bit. Just gonna have to get our money up. Scenery costs money. It's slightly annoying. Seriously, why is all these scenery items so expensive? Definitely something we're gonna have to wait until we have more money. If only you had the power to use brainy MPs to send him into the cage. Yes, indeed. Oh, clipped right through that one, didn't you? I miss not having herbivore feeders in the second game. Simply because you can direct the dinosaurs to where you want them to go to eat. And it just makes it a lot easier to get them in front of your viewing galleries. $238,000, $249,000. Space, isn't it? Keep forgetting it's space to change the rotation of stuff in this game. In the second game, it's obviously shift. Keeps putting me off. It is. Yeah, the buildings, everything is very badly scaled in this game. The viewing gallery is huge compared to the one in the second game. There's moist skin texture there. Lovely. Everyone appears to be more or less happy. That's true, yes. Oh, come on, we only need 400,000. There we go. Can we squeeze it in here? Well, we can if we're willing to lose a little terrain, which is fine, I don't mind. We've reached the top of our power plant production, power facility. Gonna have to do something about that. Okay, it wants me to research item book, which is in here, I think. Which is one of those menus that was messed up by the mods. Oh, come on. I forgot how to correct this. I think you have to go onto a menu that is not messed up, and then that's almost done it. Yeah, I think you have to like go to a menu that's not messed up, scroll all the way out, and then go back in. There we go. Ceratosaurus is getting in the way. We've got a lot of... What do we actually have unlocked right now? Ceratosaurus. 125... Money, money, money. I'm actually going to shut this one down. Just so we have power running to that, because that's what's getting the money in at the moment. That and those. I do miss some of these first game maps. I always thought Isla Metaceros was a very good map. It just has an interesting shape. It has a nice environment around it. I actually kind of prefer it to the Isla Nublar map that we got in the second game. I'm not a massive fan of the second game's Isla Nublar 2015 map. The 1993 one is fine, but... Of course. Yep. Oh, come on. Miss all the JWE1 maps. I mean, some of them are not great, but I think they're all decent in their own regards. There's none that I really think are like the canyon map in the second game. Just basically useless. I mean, even Isla Pennant is difficult, but I wouldn't say it's useless.
gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next, that's going to be on your hands as well.
You need to medicate that animal if you are to save it.
Oops. Wow, the dart drops a lot more in this game than it does in the second one. A lot. A lot more. Crikey. Okay. Let's get closer.
No disease.
They didn't like being medicated. Oh, we got our first. We got our first.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Let's not argue over this.
Ceratosaurus time, I think. We want to get a carnivore in here, because the carnivores do really bring in the money. Okay, no power. I believe that in research there is a power upgrade. Yep. Gonna need that. There is quite a lot of waiting in this game because obviously you don't have the fast forward speed controls. So you do spend a lot of time waiting for money to come in. So slightly annoying, but I'll make do. I think the fossil zone is disabled. Can't do anything with the fossils you've gone and dug up until I've got the power plant unlocked done. I miss the helicopters doing everything. I don't like the fact that in this game the ranger team and the helicopter team were a separate building, because it just took up more space than was necessary. And I never understood, you know, where is the ranger building? There's lots of room on top of the ranger building to land a helicopter, so, you know, come on. It was just unnecessary to take up extra room. It's taking them a long time. But they might as well go on another expedition while I'm waiting. Trying to keep this tidy is it's a nightmare. Everyone is happy though. Should probably research some new fencing or something. Right. Let's go a bit dangerous and just max out the that is now operational. They were pretty rubbish. Fencing. Yeah, we're kind of stuck waiting for research and fossil hunts to be done and stuff. It's viable, apparently. Somehow, if I remember correctly, I think Ceratos are very expensive for what they are. Yeah. 550,000 for one. So I'm not going to rush to have one until I've got a bit more DNA and I'm a little happier that it's not going to fail. Oops.
I've looked this gig over.
Actually, what are... No, I want the other one. There we go. So, extraction speed and incubation speed are two things we definitely want. Yeah, this lot, none of it's desperately. 3 dinosaurs at the bottom. Security. 2 dinosaurs at the bottom. Yeah, we'll just keep going along with the science contracts for now.
Opportunity is knocking. Answer.
That I can do. That is...
We need pictures of what we are doing here, and a contract is available to reward you for doing so. Look it over.
That's gonna need to be fixed.
under attack.
Leave me alone. I didn't mean to run into your tail. I just want you to come and eat from the feeder. That's all. Now it's a waiting game.
Storm first.
Ah. You gonna eat from it? Apparently I was not close enough.
This might not be great art, but I like it.
Awaiting confirmation of storm dispersal.
Are you guys not eating from this? You're just wandering around. Oh my god. Ah. Fine. Fine, I will wait. Ah. Better fencing. How is that too close to a dinosaur? Something that's a little more protective for our Ceratosaurus. There we go. Oh, it's all electrified, isn't it? I just realised. Electric fencing, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay. But now it's going to have to stay as a non-electrified, really low fence. And the guests are just going to have to make sure they don't get too close. Oh, I forgot it's electrified. This is also the problem when I played this game so heavily in Sandbox that I actually kind of forgot a lot of this, a lot of these annoying aspects. How are we doing on the fossils?
Sick dinosaurs can become potentially dangerous dinosaurs. You are upping the risk factor in the facilities.
It's got a cold. And come on, dude. It's just a cold. And I've already got the treatment for it.
Understood.
Oh, we'll do it ourselves, because that Triceratops is eating the feeder. Quickly! Go. Just gonna run everyone over. Get out of the way. That'll do.
Nice photo.
Visual on the asset.
Another win for the science division, thanks to you.
Jolly good. See, at least in this game, when the dinosaur catches a cold, you can medicate it and it's no longer a problem. Instead of just having to leave it and being constantly reminded of the problem. As is with the second game. %74%. I think we can get away with that.
When I was young,
Nobody liked you. Is that what you were going to say, Lambert? When you were young, no one liked you? That is meat, right? Certainly getting there. We need Edmontosaurus. Electrified. Oh, really? You need two. Okay. Lots of cosmetic genes available. Clove shop available. Success rate. Okay. Oh, crumbs. What is that? You know that's Ceratosaurus. It's for free. Might as well grab it. The batch cooking system of eggs was definitely better for the second game. In this game, it is slightly annoying waiting for so long for a single dinosaur. It feels like there's a lot of dead time. You will literally just spend waiting for something to be ready. I don't see why you can't put a shelter here or something. There's plenty of room. Okay then. Almost done. first meat eater is ready.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Oh, the skidding animation. I forgot the skidding to a stop that they did. Every single time they stop, they have to skid to a stop. That was not particularly good in terms of quality either. Now, hopefully, the application of Ceratosaurus should.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with? The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
Yeah, Cupboard, don't worry. They'll be fine. Now we start waiting for Edmontosaurus. Oh, we have Zalmoxes already, which we could grab if we want to. And Holwangosaurus, I forgot about them. Oh, and Montosaurus is now viable. What does that mean? 60%. Could probably do with a waiting, I think. 60 is not enough. Actually, let's keep that shut now. Otherwise the Triceratops will wander in there and refuse to come out again. As tedious as the waiting time can be, this feels like a more thought out campaign than Jurassic World Evolution 2's, which doesn't really have a campaign, it just has a series of tutorials that it makes you go through. Just should do a little decorative. Of course. Go to fossils to see what was found. Then you've Edmonto again. You probably get away. 170 each. God, they're expensive. Really? Okay, maybe not. $500,000 for a new power station. No, thank you. Ah, blimey. What's everyone else doing with their Sunday? While I'm sat here waiting for Edmontosaurus remains to come into my fossil center. I haven't eaten today. At all. I'll probably get some dinner after I finish streaming. I was heading so for a staircase and lots of chocolate. That's a slippery slope. $72. I'm happy with it. Eat the chocolate. Right. Just wait for these Edmontosaurus to be ready now. I don't usually eat this late. We pretty much always eat this late here. There's our lovely Edmonto.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
That run is so ungainly.
Hurry.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Everyone
we
is
are
still
pleased to
happy.
welcome an
That's good.
Edmontosaurus to the park.
No, I want the gate. There we go. Right. It's really now just a matter of plugging away.
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
Money for guest facilities? Sure, why not? And while we're at it, let's get immune response, because I'm pretty sure that lengthens the dinosaur's lifespan. And if I remember correctly, dinosaurs in this game die far too quickly. This will be our second paddock that we make. But probably we'll just want one species in there. Not sure what yet. Salmoxes. Hawango. 105,000 to get Hawango. Let's go there. Let's see if we can get Ceratosaurus and Struthy up. Don't forget the upgrades to reduce sources. Don't actually have access to those yet. Dinosaur King. Yeah, and the accuracy upgrades. We do have access to the accuracy ones, that much I know. But until we do the security mission, we don't need the ACU. Oh, we do, because we need the ACU to get rid of dinosaurs, don't we? Dead ones. Might as well build one in. What's the other one? Ranger station. Okay. It that way around in case we so we've got room to build bigger power plants should the need arise. Might need to have build another power plant somewhere. You don't get the medium power station into Isla Muerta. Wow, okay. That's a bit shit. To put it bluntly. Are we going to be able to squeeze another one in here? No. Okay. I'll squeeze one behind these then. That is one thing I do remember about the first game. Is even as much as you try to keep everything looking neat and tidy, it just became a sea of power lines and power plants. Oh yeah. Do you remember that one too, sarcastically? that loud crack caused my fingers, by the way. Yeah, we are literally just stuck waiting right now. Nothing more to do. There's not even really anything more to build. Probably want to grab that thing. Have doctors actually figured out if cracking your fingers is bad for them or not? When I was a kid, it was apparently not a good thing to do it, but everything I've been able to see online about it says it's fine. But then Dane has this problem where he cracks all of the time, and I want him to see a doctor about it because it just seems that it's happening too much to be normal.
Take the con.
Go away. That bit was a not. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Thank you. Crikey. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Shall we do scenery rise out there? Alright, of course. Because I'm not in sandbox, everything has collision. That's a bad. That's a bit big. Why does everything have to have collision in not sandbox mode? That's very frustrating. Oh well. It is what it is. Collision models are a lot worse in this game than the new game. And much. I will agree, the new game does better. JWE1 equals building constraint central. Yeah, they really are bad in this game. I forgot how bad they were. Is it closed shops unlocked? Some new appreciation for JWE. I'll appreciate the things it does better than Jurassic World Evolution 1. But I think, and I think a lot of people who play JWE2 will actually agree with me, that the improvements we got in JWE2 were pretty small, and there's a question of whether a whole new game was really needed. Or whether they could have just updated this game with the
I
improvements.
think we can call this one a success, don't you? Well done. Well done indeed.
Thank you, Dua.
No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
See, I actually kind of miss the sort of confrontational nature of all the divisions in the second game. This game felt like they were trying to develop a story with it. No substation. What the? I'm going to have some toast. I'll catch you later. Have fun and try not to fall asleep while waiting for cash. Well, no, I won't be going much longer myself, sarcastically, before I go and sort out my dinner. But thank you for tuning in. I really must get around to scripting my next War Thunder video, actually, for everyone. Because I want that's hopefully going to be next week's thing. I think Saber is going to be carrying on with Bioshock as well next week. Dane, unfortunately, is still getting used to working, and his hours have been kind of all over the place at the moment. So that's why you haven't, why Dane hasn't been able to stream or anything lately. Because he's just been too tired. His new job is kind of messing him around a little, which is not ideal. Pretty sure there's a few things that we can unlock with using the jeeps. Just can't remember how to do it. I think one of them is for doing handbrake turn for a certain distance. Just can't remember how far you actually had to do it. I know one of them was for driving a certain distance as well. One is for doing a really, really long amount of air time. So you might be able to do by jumping off there, actually. Actually, let's go. Let's get a bit of a run up. Not in enough. Not enough. Oh well. We got the force.
Everybody says you can handle yourself, so this new contract should be a cakewalk, right? The numbers look good. Whatever it is you're doing, do more of it.
He really is a very unlikable figure. At least the money is coming in faster now, which helps. Something a bit more substantial than that other Jeep. Ah. I think what I might do is I will play this off stream to get things a little bit further along. And maybe to move some things around. And then next Sunday's stream, come back to it. And hopefully things will be a little bit more progressed. It'll be a little bit more interesting. If I remember something about this game was that it took a long time to get started. Before you were sort of a bit more established. With a bright orange chocolate. Yeah, the first game they didn't put one in. Which is fine. But a lot of the game is spent waiting as a result. Whereas they put speed controls in the second game. And it did mean you could speed through some stuff, but it did also kind of make some of the things they did irrelevant. Because you could just fast forward through and it would be done.
Benefit of research is that it leads to new discoveries.
Okay then. Yeah. I certainly think the campaign in this game is more worth playing than the campaign in the second game. Feeder needs resupply.
The last thing you'll want is hungry dinosaurs in your park. Use a ranger team to resupply feeders.
Yeah.
Responding to resupply request.
I know what I'm doing. More or less. Now the Jeep tends to take the most direct route possible to get to to get to things. Resupplied? Only 5. Well, in the second game they hold 20. Which again is probably a good thing. Meant you didn't have to keep filling them up every 20 minutes. Dinosaur threat. Okay. It's fine. It only gave you a bit of a whack.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division, and can help you as well.
Okay. Hotels are expensive, though, in terms of power and cost. Maybe when... maybe once we've got some more dinosaurs. Just charge the guests a high price. Well, you can't actually... It's one of the things missing from this game and Jurassic World Evolution 2 was that you couldn't decide how much hotels charged, and you couldn't decide how much to charge for entry to park. Which I always thought was a bit strange. It meant you kind of... There was an income source there that it was not letting you access. It's a park manager game and you can't change admission price.
Solid and can
Exactly.
really help the entertainment division. So please consider it.
Cannot decide how much you're charging. Right, well, considering all that I'm going to be doing for the next God knows how long is literally just waiting for fossil hunting expeditions to be done, I think what I'll do is I'll end the stream here and I will do some more stuff off stream, and when we come back to it next week, hopefully there will be more to do for the park and there'll be just lots more going on. I want to thank everyone who did join in this evening and who did sit in chat with me today and spend some of their Sunday with me. It's much appreciated. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, to like and to subscribe if you're new here, as every subscriber helps. And I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be next week and it'll hopefully be War Thunder. Until then, stay safe and goodbye everyone.